Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus reading for my dearest Scorpios. Scorpio, this full moon or this partial lunar eclipse is taking place on November 19th. This eclipse initiates a new cycle of collective developments related to the Taurus-Scorpio axis, to your axis. And to break it down, for the next 2 years, we can expect transformation in our relationship with money, tangible goods, agriculture, food, shared resources, intimacy, sexuality, pleasure, comfort, and our sense of stability. So powerful emotions are likely to bubble to the surface as this lunar eclipse engages in an easy-flowing relationship with Pluto, giving us a sense of renewal, emotional transmutation, and release. A tense opposition with Mercury in Scorpio adds another energetic imprint on this eclipse. So new truths are going to come to light, which may shock us and also confirm our intuitive insights. Above all, we're nudged to get back to basics. Expect unexpected changes, as with all eclipses, but understand their purpose to help us stay on our true soul's path. All right, Scorpios, let's go ahead and jump into this and see what messages come through for you. Woo! For this partial full moon lunar eclipse. Messages for my dear Scorpios, please. All right, so we have the Tower, your energy in reverse. Okay, so this could be that you're sort of, it's interesting because in the Taurus reading, this energy came out as well, which makes sense. You're on the same axis, and this lunar eclipse is all about the Taurus-Scorpio axis. But with the Tower card in reverse, a lot of you guys feel as if you're sifting through the rubble of fill in the blanks. A failed relationship, a career. There's been some sort of major shift for you, which feels either catastrophic or just really transformative. But what seems sort of disastrous is actually avoiding you from true disaster, if that makes sense. What you're leaving behind is heartbreak, sadness, grief, loss, disappointment, feeling alone. A lot of my Scorpios, through this shift and change with this Tower moment, what you're learning, what you're sort of reflecting back on is how to shift your energy, how to shift your point of attraction. There may have been a while where my Scorpios were focusing on the negative, were either wrapped up in drama. It could even be an energy of self-pity, which we all do at some point in time, right? But it could have also just been, there's some sort of heartache and loss that you guys experienced. But you're healing it. You're moving beyond it. And whatever this is that Spirit came through to, bring, maybe even brought you to your knees, Scorpio, you're recognizing the power that it's given you, and you're transmuting this energy with the Five of Cups in reverse. What you're moving towards is Ace of Cups. Some of you, it's a brand new relationship, a brand new beginning, but you have fully recovered, Scorpio. Energetically, I feel as if you've purged, released some negative imprinting, either something that, I feel as if this is energy of you really believing or being taught something that you integrated about the social matrix, about whether it's gender, whether it's relationships. But you're being gifted this beautiful new beginning, but it's a gift, yes, but it's also due to your hard work. And your ability, your want, your desire to go where others can't go when it comes to doing that emotional shadow work. What you need to know, Six of Wands in reverse, that this struggle, this strife has been you honing your skills, and Spirit won't send anything your way that you absolutely aren't equipped to deal with. And I feel like there was something, and for some of you, I'm sending you so much love and light and a huge hug, because it may have been a loss of a loved one for some of you. For others, it might have been the breakdown of a relationship or an investment, a job or career. But what I'm seeing here is you weren't getting the recognition and reward that you truly deserved. And there was a time where it was just feeling battered and bruised and beat up, and like, when is this going to end? But it's like being hitting rock bottom, Scorpio, to be cracked open, to let the light in so that you could sort of heal and release and move forward in this completely different energy and such a higher expression of yourselves. What you need to do, the Five of Crystals. Yeah, the Five of Crystals is an interesting energy because it can be an energy of lack. It can be disappointment. It can be feeling left out in the cold. But I feel like your shift from the 3D, from the social matrix, your shift from the tangible, you're focused much more on the spiritual, because you know now that you have what it takes to get through anything, because you've been through a lot, and you've transmuted anything difficult into wisdom, into power. And what I like about this Five of Crystals is that your spiritual journey has been put on blast for you. Not caring so much what other people think or feel, not to say that you're, in a narcissist energy or anything like that, but knowing that this is absolutely something that you came here to experience and to do. And doing so, you're not only stepping into the highest expression of yourselves, Scorpio, but it has this ripple effect, and it's actually in service to humanity, because a lot of my Scorpios out there, you consider yourselves light workers or star seeds. And even if you don't, it's like your purpose, your soul's purpose was to come and to experience this so that you could help others. So you raise your frequency so that you could help humanity. I love that energy, Scorpio. The Five of Swords in reverse. Conflict is coming to an end. There's a deep healing that's taking place. We see that we have 3 5s out. 555. Pay attention to that number sequence, you guys. You may be seeing it on YouTube videos, license plates, invoice numbers, addresses. You might look at the clock at 555. This is your angels and your guides telling you this healing is taking place. You have a new blessing, a new beginning coming for you. And the Queen of Crystals, this is something that you've worked hard for. It hasn't happened overnight, but this is the Queen of Pentacles. Now, some of you may be calling in an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but for a lot of you guys, this is what you've built for yourself, and it's your stability after this time of turmoil or upset, deep transformation. And the Ten of Swords, healing. Scorpios, I don't know what you guys have been through. It hasn't been easy, I can tell you that. The Ten of Swords, but you are purging and releasing it. And as I mentioned in the Taurus reading, and I feel like this is linked to that reading somehow, especially with the Queen of Crystals coming out, but the Ten of Swords in reverse is also about releasing codependent energy, releasing soul ties and contracts, closing out karmic contracts with those that were draining your energy or that were hurtful. But I also see here that this is, pulling the swords out of your own back like that. I just imagine if you guys have ever, had to pull, something out of yourself, like if a nail or a thorn or something, it's hard. It takes a lot of grit. It's not for the faint of heart, right? But I also see that in doing that, you're healing yourself, but you're healing your DNA, those who have come before and those who come after you. So this is a really big deal, Scorpio, what you've signed up to do, because it not only affects you, but it affects your lineage, your ancestry. So let's go ahead and see what additional messages come through for my Scorpios. I love this. A lot of you, you're just starting a new cycle of love, self-love, oneness. And we get Libra. So consideration, fairness, and harmony. So where things have been largely feeling unfair for you, Scorpio, a lot of you may have even, like I said, there's this energy of, and I don't want you to take this the wrong way and be like, oh, my Scorpios out there, we're in an energy of self-pity. I feel like things weren't fair and balanced for you. And there was a while where you maybe gave into that, or you let that overtake you. But what this journey is about is you just following your own path, and you're purging and releasing it. And it's like karmic justice is being served. You're no longer, you shifted your focus though. Like there were things that were unfair. or there were people that were indifferent to your plight or to your sacrifices or to the struggles that you were experiencing, but that was just meant to show you who's on your team, who's on your side, and who isn't. And I just feel largely my Scorpios, they keep showing me like somebody pulling swords out of their own back or out of their own belly. And, you know, Scorpio, not everybody, I say this often because my Scorpio energy is phenomenal. Like I love my Scorpios out there, and your readings always are fantastic. You know, they're always this energy that, you know, I can talk about things I can't talk about necessarily with the other signs. And it's deep, it's dark, and it's like nobody else would have been able to do this work. So thank you. We get the 5th house, passion, play, children, confidence, and creativity. So I did want to say I have the 5 of Cups and the Ace of Cups, which makes the 6 of Cups here. And I feel like a lot of you guys, you know, this could be something having to do with children. But again, children recalls this energy of ancestry and generational wounding that you're healing and purging. But I also feel like you're bringing this new beginning is giving you confidence. It's giving you this freedom and this energy to play and to create again, where with this 5 of Cups energy, maybe you weren't in an energy of creating because of this sort of dense, heavy energy that was all around you. Bringing childlike joy back. For some of you, there may be a reconciliation with somebody, but it feels more like there's you're actually getting a shift and a change in spirit guides, who as you've sort of shifted your timeline, your frequency, you know, it's not that you're saying goodbye to your older guides or the guides that have been working with you, but it's like you've outgrown that energy, you've graduated, and so you're getting new guides, and I really like that. We get the 3rd house coming out, early learning, childhood relations, the rational mind, and communication. So a lot of my Scorpios, there's stuff that's been imprinted on your nervous system since childhood, and you are purging and releasing it in this karmic balance. It's like I said, they keep showing me you at different stages, Scorpio, pulling this sword out of your back or out of your belly. And then we get the South Node. Yep, whatever this is, you are releasing it. Yep, you're releasing, you're healing. Beautiful. Overall energy, the Sun, self-express and embody truth. So it's time for you to, where you've maybe felt like you were in the dark, you're now standing in the sun, receiving that light, that growth, that expansion. A lot of happiness coming your way after a bit of a dark period here, Scorpio. Wow, okay. I feel it in my heart chakra. I felt like a stabbing pain in my heart chakra. I don't know if these 10 of Swords, they hurt, and I'm feeling them in different places. Like sometimes when I say like in the belly, in the back, in the thighs, sometimes, and right now in the heart. The Enchanter, dream. I wish upon a star and my dreams come true. So some of you guys, you're making a childhood dream a reality, whatever that might be. That came through in the Taurus reading as well. Not that card, but that message. So whether that's marriage and partnership, or whether that's, you know, being a fashion designer, or whatever it is for you, some sort of childhood dream coming true. And the Moon Star, Moonstone Star, passion. I'm entering a portal of euphoric love. So we get the 5th house energy and this passion coming through. So a lot of you guys, this may have to do with, you know, with a love relationship, a passionate love relationship, maybe with a Leo. But it doesn't have to be. But you're releasing this heart pain and this heartbreak so that you can call in this, you can cross this threshold and walk through this portal of euphoric love. Yeah, and because you're seeing things from a bigger picture, because this grief and this sorrow maybe had you, had you pigeonholed in that energy for a while. So it's this energy of like breaking free, releasing karmic patterns, relationships. Beautiful, beautiful energy here, Scorpio. So let's pull from the Pegasus Oracle for you. The Pegasus of Spica. Ooh, look at that. So this is Alana Fairchild's Pegasus Oracle. I'm going to read from the deck just because I love these cards. I love these messages. Through the gentle, powerful blessings of twin star system Spica, beloved soul guardian Pegasus facilitates the integration of your higher self. So you identify less with your ego and feel more connected with your essence. And that's what I was trying to sort of tackle there with that Five of Pentacles energy. The stars of Spica are so close they can appear as one. This confirms that your spirit will never leave you, always loves you, and is grateful for all of you, even if you may sometimes feel spiritually disconnected or worry you are not growing fast enough or making mistakes. You are always seen, held, and loved by the spiritual worlds. Yeah, and I definitely feel that. Like, I also felt like there was some sort of reunion with somebody who's either crossed over or, you know, maybe somebody like when you initiated your spiritual journey that you used to see, whether it's an actual, like, you know, somebody here in this 3D reality, like a mentor or a yogi, or if it's somebody that you would see in meditation, a crossed over loved one, an ascended master, an angel. It's like there's this, you know, it's like they sort of kicked off your spiritual journey and you're coming full circle, coming back around. I like that energy. May even be, you know, somebody that you really had a close connection with in your childhood. You know, for example, if you grew up just, you know, and all of us have different backgrounds, come from different cultures and beliefs. But if you went to, for example, if you went to like a parochial school when you were younger, and you know, some children, you know, we love to go to church and love to sort of read the Bible or the imagery and things like that. And this sort of renewal of your relationship with Mother Mary. You know, it could be, you know, it could be Kali, it could be, you know, it could be Jesus, it could be many different people, it can be Buddha. It's like this coming home energy, which I really like with you and a spirit guide. All right, reflection. See all aspects of yourself through the reflection of the one who mirrors your hidden self. So I do feel that you were doing a lot of shadow work, deep, dark shadow work here, Scorpio. And again, I thank you for the work that you do because not everybody can. The universe has been gently nudging you forward by revealing to you signs and synchronicities. So really trusting, you know, the messages that you're receiving. We all have our own different set of symbols and signs. So whether it's birds, feathers, you know, butterflies, certain songs, lyrics, music, colors. For me as well, like I get like glitches in computers or on the phone, things like that. Always a reminder that, you know, my guides are very close by. All right, you guys, so I'm going to leave it here. If these messages resonated with you, I'm just going to ask that you like, share, and subscribe. Also, if you're after a private reading or you like the cards I'm using or you want to follow me on TikTok and Instagram, all that info is listed down below. Feel free to leave a comment and don't forget to ring that little wiggly bell, which will give you updates whenever I upload new content, which I do quite frequently. All right, my beloved Scorpios, sending you so much love and light. Take care.